here we go. We've got my movie watch list for, it's kind of like dusty in here and squinty. And we got the movie watch list for, let's see if I can get the day right today, Tuesday, 4 July 2023. Happy 4th of July, United States of America Independence Day, for all those Americans viewing this. And if not, well, a happy normal day to you. And so we got 3 movies. Up first is Enough. This is starring Jennifer Lopez, 2002 movie. It's about a woman who gets married and then the guy turns out to be kind of like a pretty bad guy. Like he has other women and he beats her and stuff, and so it's kind of about her struggle and trying to get out of that. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. The next one is we're slowly piecing together the year 2008 on this YouTube channel. And The Dark Knight came out in 2008. And 2008 was also like Usain Bolt and Jason Lezak, and was also the first season of Chuck airing, and was also the year the first Hunger Games came out. There's a lot of big stuff that happened in 2008, and I would say, actually out of the things that I've kind of covered on our channel, I would say if there's one thing that has had like a huge impact, I might actually give that to The Dark Knight. It kind of turned comic book movies into a serious genre, and they've like really blossomed and took off after this. Not that it's a good thing, you know, a lot of people complain about comic book movies, but like the legacy of this is very large right now. And like kind of out of the things that we've covered, I'd almost say that the legacy of like sporting in 2008 kind of pales in comparison to like movies, television, and books, you know. So it's just kind of interesting. So it's 2008. A lot of people know what this is. It's a movie about the Joker. I do not read these comic books, so this is as close as I get to that. This is my being like, I'm not going to read those comic books, but I'll watch some of the movies, and then the movies started going really bad, like in 2000, you know, it was 2017, and I was just like, so I stopped watching them. But this is one that I still at least moderately enjoy. And then up last is The Emperor's Club, starring Kevin Kline. This is a 2002 film as well as Enough. And this is actually motivated by my writing Yelp reviews. Some of the places I went to in Scotland will have a sign, and on the sign will be the name of the thing, but if I go to Google Maps, the name of the thing will be different than like the literal sign that says the name of the thing. Or like one of the places, it was a hall, a stone hall, and there was a stone like raised lettering. And you know, Google puts it as different than the stone lettering, and I'm just, it brings me to this movie because in this movie there's a sign that hangs over the door of a classroom, and it's kind of like words to live by kind of thing. And so it reminded me a bit of this, is like, and this kid doesn't pay attention to the sign over the door, and I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm the kid that pays attention to the sign in over the door, which was a lot of the students, not all of the students, but a lot of the students. So I'm like one of those students that actually paid attention to the sign over the door. And so I was just like, I gotta get this one. This is timely and relevant. Like, it was spurred, this decision, by that. It's a male boarding school, and I think it's like the Emperor's Club is like talking about Roman emperors and stuff, and like, is that my family tree? Right? I got like some really, supposedly really bad dudes, which is really cool. It's true, like, you know. Okay. Point being, so this is I actually enjoyed this movie. That's the third one. Note, some people want my check-in for the day. What did I do yesterday for my reading list? So I read pages 176 through 294, which is like 119 pages. Less than 100 pages left. This book is actually 374 pages. So I still got a ways to go. It might be another day or two if I read today and tomorrow. Swimming is picked up again, so I have writing I want to do and stuff. But I am working on, and I'll put this in the video description too, the pages I read, and I'm working on a YouTube video And I'm writing notes for each section, some of which I've kind of already covered in video form, but I'll just like go through and cover my notes for each section I read, not each chapter or section of the book, but like my notes by day kind of thing, or per section that I covered in each day, as well as like final notes. So yeah, so there'll be a YouTube conclusion, and it'll go on this playlist for my movie and book list, or book and movie list. I think it's movie and book list, because it was on my list, and it's kind of a special treatment of the book, so to speak. Happy week of watching with these 3 videos. Names and years I'll put in the video description. And I got them all from the King County Library System. I put them on hold and picked them up at the Richmond Beach Library before today, because otherwise they would have been taken back. I get 7 days to pick it up. So yeah, I had to do it before they got taken away, because they came actually after I filmed my movie watch list video last week on Tuesday. So I had to pick them up already. Happy week watching.